Okay, Chuck, I'm going to start with this video now. I'm down here kind of close to the house. Don't know what all you can see. This is the front porch. I'm going to walk over to the street in a minute. Kind of give you an idea of what the lower part looks like. You see where the vents are. They got rocks and bricks stuck in on that side there. I don't know how significant that is. Well, I'm over here on the, fixing to go to the side of the house. I was going to go up top, but I'll just go this direction now. There's the air conditioning unit, and there's the eave of the house there. You can see the fireplace. Got a little fence here. Let me go inside here, and I want to show you the where the power box is here, what it looks like, and how they got it going up through the house here where it looks pretty bad and rotted. It looks like they just took a hammer and poked some holes and stuck the wires up in there. I don't really understand that. He said this is a new box he put in about 3 years ago, and I don't know if you can tell the edges there, how the paint's kind of flaking off there, which I know that's not a big deal. Here's my air conditioning unit here, and it's he said it's probably 10 or so years old, or 10 or 15 years old, maybe older. He's not really sure. It was here when he bought the house. Just trying to show you the house here, and there's all the cable stuff they've had through the years, all kind of conglomeration of wires and stuff. And there's my chimney. That antenna's not any good, it's just up there. And that's another little piece of flashing he stuck up there. He put one on both sides because everything was kind of rotting off and all. I put that block and piece of wood up because there's a big hole there, which is supposed to have a door to clean out the fireplace, but just an opening, so I didn't want stuff crawling in there that don't need to be in there. And here's the place on the other side next to the window. You see that new piece of flashing he stuck up there. It's never been there, so then the water would run down the fireplace. You see all those boards rotted there. It rotted all that out, rotted all this out, but he said he would replace that for me. See, it's rotted all the way down, and part of the window looks rotted as well. And then you got more stuff here. There's a kitty cat, one of the outside cats. And I'll come on around here, let you see the rest of the eave of the house. And then coming up on the backyard here, this is a fig tree right here. We got some good figs off of it. There's a little porch that he added on. Said he did that about probably 10 years ago, right when he bought the house. There's a big limb that came down during the storm. I hadn't gotten that up yet. And there's another cat. There's the sliding glass doors. You can see that goes into our bedroom. But this is the porch I was talking about that would, of course we could screen it in, but then the top there would have to be blocked in with wood, because then bugs could still get in. So all that would have to have wood across the sides there, and then you screen in this area. And I'll kind of give you a view of the backyard here. There's some more limbs and stuff, and there's the storage building that they say that was built back in 1961. The guy was a maintenance man at one of these plants, and it's got all kind of electrical outlets on the inside, but that's where I stack up a little bit of firewood as we keep cutting limbs. I'll show you over here where this oak tree, they figure, is about 250 years old. I mean, it is a whopper of a tree. But this area here, Harlan and 2 or 3 of my buddies said, well, you know, you could take this concrete out, but that'd be expensive, and it's all rotted right down there. But they said that, you know, I might clean it off and maybe take some Quikrete and put it all the way down there and kind of, you know, make it rounded so that when it rains, it wouldn't go inside the building like it does. And then this little roof line here, somebody said that I could take the roof line and extend it out past the edge of this concrete. That way when it rains, it wouldn't hit right on it. That might help a little bit. That'd be like a cheap fix item. And then let me come on through here a little bit. I'm going to take you inside the storage shed so you can see it. It's not really covered very well. I'm always hesitant when I'm going to find in here. A little bit of everything in here. So there's my pump for my well and all that kind of stuff, and all kind of electrical stuff. And there's a place, those are open right there. You can just, anything can come in there. That needs to be blocked off. I'll try to show you the roof line here. Somebody had a fluorescent light in here at one time. This is all my stuff from storage and stuff. Some of it in here. They just kind of threw it in here because it was kind of late when we came in. Let's see what else we got here. You see the light coming in underneath that window. They said there was a door there at one time. That was from the other side. But some of the power works in here, but it's got so many electrical wires running every which way, and I just don't know what's good and what's not good. But if I could get this dried out completely, maybe we could put shelves on both sides of the wall, all the way up, and maybe it might be a little bit better. I'm just not really sure how to do all that. And then I come on here to the back side. I'm not sure. I think this is supposed to be like some kind of water purifier. When the water cuts on, this thing comes on and kind of cycles through. I'm not sure exactly about that. And that's where my water is. Coming on back to the backyard even further, there's a little shed back here in the back that somebody built years ago, and it's about rotted out. It's not in too good a shape, but maybe if we stayed, when it gets a little bit colder and everything turns, maybe I can get Kyle over here to help me clean that up and clean the back of this lot up. It's just a lot going on now. This building here, this shed, he said when he bought the place 10, 15 years ago, there was another awning here. You see all this is concrete right here. They almost tore the shed down, but it's got a lot of rotted places there. And here on this side here, see all these kind of rotted places, these open places here. But, I guess you see the plywood there. I guess I could buy another piece of plywood and put it all the way across. But this is a concrete pad I'm on here, so this is in pretty good shape. But I just don't know about this place. I'm just really, really undecided. Coming around, there's a solid fence. Goes all the way down to the back of the property, but it's just so overgrown. And that's a little patio over there. We're coming around the other side. There's the back deck, and you can kind of see the roof line of the house. And then that room that's kind of slanted low, that's an addition he put in there. It's real low. And I'm gonna walk up the driveway. There's my old Jeep right there, and the wonderful car with a dent in it. Coming on up here. Let's see here. Get further. I'm sorry if it's a little bit shaky. Don't mean for it to be. There's my pear tree that's made a mess all year long. Just pears everywhere, all over the yard. And some type of a pine tree that keeps rotting. I want to cut that down. And then, there's the front of the house. Got a little walkway. And then you can see that big ditch up front where they had to build it up in the 70s for this overpass. I'm going to walk on up top of the driveway here so you can see what it looks like at the road. Trying to keep it more still. No, it's not perfect. Let's see here. Alright, I'm up at the top. There's my mailbox. Now if you're standing up top, this is what it looks like at the street. You know, you can see the house and what it looks like from here. But they say at one time this hill wasn't here and it was level all the way across. See, there's you can see that guardrail up the road there. That's Interstate 95 is underneath that, so I'm real close to Interstate 95. There's another house on past it. Then you see that house with a chimney, and then there's my house. I'm the third house from the interstate. Then you got all the power lines right here in the front of my house. That's my neighbor's house right there, and his little camper, and this little cat that keeps following me. Well, Chuck, I'm going to sign off now. I hope you've seen a lot, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye-bye.